Hi, my name is Michael Whitehouse. This is Daily Michael video blog for Tuesday, April 23rd, 2013. Today I'd like to speak briefly about something that I saw, about a comment that I saw on Facebook. The comment was fairly cleverly written, which was the internet is for porn, but not for taxing, or something along those lines, which is a reference to Avenue Q if you're not familiar with it. And my response to that, because this was presumably regarding the new moves to put sales tax on the internet. My response to that is, of course, that brick and mortar stores have to pay sales tax. Internet stores have the benefit of having a massive audience, being able to do massive bulk, and thus putting them at a major advantage over brick and mortar stores such as Phoenix Games, which I used to own, which is now, of course, out of business. So why, when they already have that advantage, and they don't have to pay rent, or at least the rent on the individual stores, and they don't need as many employees and whatnot, why should they have the additional advantage of having in Connecticut, 6.35% discount over a brick and mortar store because they're not being charged sales tax? Now, for those of you who are not aware, there's something called use tax. If you buy something on the internet or from a state that doesn't have sales tax, you are supposed to keep track of your receipts, report it to the government, and voluntarily pay the tax on it. If you do not do so, they will have no idea you didn't do it, but they'll be very disgruntled that you're ignoring their laws. But obviously the use tax is rarely enforced. I believe something like 2% of people actually pay the use tax on things they buy, which leaves the internet stores with a 5 to 9% advantage over local stores on top of everything else. So, I, for one, have no issue with taxing purchases on the internet. Furthermore, people say, the government should stay off the internet, which I agree, and it shouldn't be taxed. Well, things get taxed. In fact, the internet is now already taxed. If you have Charter, if you have Sprint, if you have whatever, they're going to charge a tax on the utilities. This phone, which is recording this video and going to upload it, I pay a tax to the government, or a fee or something. It's all the same, really. It's money to the government to have this service. That would be a tax on the internet. So the internet's already taxed just like everything else, and just like everything else, those taxes go to make sure we have the services that we desire to have. So, while the internet is indeed fine for porn, it is also fine for taxing, as long as the government stays out of how it actually runs, which is really where the government needs to, keep its mitts to itself. I'm Michael Whitehouse. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts on this. Please comment below the video, or even have video replies. Those are great too. But let me know what you think about taxes on the internet. I'm Michael Whitehouse, and that'll do.